I fall asleep in here? I remember being in here last time. I went back to Scarlet's, I thought. What the... What is this? Is this corruption? Okay, that's not... What? What the fuck? Did it get... Trees. Whoa. What the hell? This is not how it looked before. I've gotta take pictures of this for Mel High. I had paper on me. Hi, Val.
Hey,
What the hell happened?
it looks like things have gotten worse.
Yeah. How?
I don't know. Um,
'Cause this is not how it's supposed to look. At least I think
yeah,
so.
yeah, no shit. Uh, I, I don't know. Genuinely, I, I haven't been around for a few days. I've been off doing my own thing.
Yeah, 'cause it's all over the tower. I pretty sure
It's
I fell asleep at the tower last night, and then I woke up and just like a few minutes ago, and um, what is it, like different corruption, or is it the same corruption, just
it's the
worse?
same.
Then why does it look so bad?
I, I don't know.
I,
It,
what about the labs? Does it look worse than the labs?
the labs look fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was just there
What
working.
what about what about Bill's house? Can we check there?
Uh, yeah, I haven't been over there.
Me
I
neither.
honestly, I've been kind of out of touch with everyone.
Oh my god.
Uh, yeah,
Oh, it's gotten
figured.
so much worse.
It,
He's been doing his casino stuff, so he hasn't been here in a bit. I don't think he's seen how bad it's gotten.
yeah, I don't think he would want to come back here.
What about his old house? This is not good, not good, not good at all. Oh,
Mm,
it's like sucking the color out of everything.
yeah, I've never seen that before.
What about? Okay, that's fine.
Why is it getting like this? I don't.
I I don't know. It's kind of concerning. I didn't. I mean, I knew it was gonna get worse, but I didn't know this fast. I thought we still had more time. Where
Um,
we should check other places. Is there anywhere else it could have gotten worse at?
not that I really know of. I mean, there's not really a lot of places to go these days.
What about the church? People go to the church a lot.
Yeah, let's check that.
Shit. Yeah, it's here too.
Are you kidding me? Is it inside?
Yes,
Uh,
very much so.
oh,
That's where.
well, that's on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh. Yeah. Um. What's with the pink stuff?
Missing textures.
Oh, that's great. Oh.
That's partially my doing, the missing texture.
How's it your
I'm trying to
doing?
fix things and it's not working out.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Don't
like
touch
it.
those.
I won't touch it. It's at Jaden's old house. I'm just trying to think of other places it could be. Maybe Joe's house. Joe has a lot of
Uh,
corruption. I just want to make sure, cause I have
I
to.
don't really know where that is.
Oh, I have to tell Malahai some of this stuff. We're researching it, so he should probably know about it if he's doing all the research on the corruption. He's been doing that since he got here, so I'd rather tell him, sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Would now
Uh,
be a good time to show me what you were talking about?
uh, maybe, yeah. Maybe. Uh, I think potentially it could even be a safeguard
Mm.
from the rest of this for now, a temporary one.
Mhm.
Um,
Where is it?
let's head to the lab.
Okay.
Um,
What's up with the screens?
I that's another thing. Some spots are losing connection. In the server room, it's just as bad.
Wow. Well, there's
Yeah.
corruption in here too now.
Uh-huh.
See, they're saying requires immediate attention, but they're not giving it any attention.
Yeah, because they're useless.
Now the screens are down.
Yeah, losing connection.
These were all like security cameras of people's houses before.
Yeah, shit's falling apart.
Yeah, hmm.
I don't know why they're introducing new people when they can barely handle the ones they have.
Is it
I,
is it bad downstairs too?
I haven't checked.
It looks the same. Just there's still corruption in here, but it's not the bad kind yet.
Huh. I haven't been down here in ages.
It's probably for the best. Where's your
Uh,
where's your
sorry?
your office?
Oh, uh, trust me. Just step on.
All right.
Cool,
Whoa.
right?
How? Huh. Okay. What? I'm confused.
Yeah. This is what I've been working on.
What is it exactly?
Well, it's right now it's a bit of a void space, but
Yeah.
um, nothing in here exists except the desk, the door, and the books.
Hmm.
In a way, it's a oh, don't go through those.
Oh,
Don't go through
okay.
those, please.
Sorry.
Um, the personal information.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
sorry.
Nothing in here exists except these handful of items and the way out. Um, that over there is actually what I wanted to show you.
What is it?
A bit of a project. Um, it's complicated, but I don't know how to explain it to you other than to take you in and show you, but you just have to trust me here.
Alright.
Um,
I'm not gonna die, am I?
no, 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 no. I mean, you can look through this if you want. It's not going to make a lot of sense, and
Project
it's also like
Labyrinth. To the
10
left
pages.
of corresponding colors. Pink, green, blue, yellow. Do so. Fable, Prim, Cody, Sky, Scarlet. Okay, pocket labyrinths.
If you want a shorter explanation, it's a lot like a simulation inside of a simulation, except it's controlled.
What is that? What does that mean?
It means, basically, once you enter that door, you are in an entirely separate, I don't want to say realm to here, but it's unmonitorable from the outside except by me,
Hmm.
unless, you know, an intruder comes in. But that leads me to this. You're gonna want to hold on to that. Um, you'll understand what the code means when we go inside. But I want to show you uh, a little bit of what I've been working on. Um,
Okay.
if you'll step through,
Looks
promise you, it's not dangerous. I've been in and out several times. It's safe.
okay. It's kind of.
I know. You're
Okay.
safe. All right. Make sure. All right, so the first door you're going to want to step through is the one with the pink label. And this brings you to another set. The second one you're going to want to step through is green. Then, then the one after that, you're going to want to step through the blue. And yep, the yellow. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Now that we're officially in, this is my sort of work in progress.
Sorry. Just.
This is the sort of center of everything. Um, from here, there will be separate spaces branching out, and this is mine. It's not much, but we can go in.
Whoa.
It's a little library.
This is
So
so.
potentially we could have um almost infinite space.
How did you even find out this was here?
A lot of messing with things that I maybe shouldn't be messing with, but experimentation, you
What did
know.
you do now?
No, no, nothing bad, nothing bad. Nothing bad. It's an entirely controlled space.
Hmm.
As in, only people with codes can really go in and out properly. So I only plan on having a few people, but potentially this could be how do I put it? Do you remember? Well, you obviously do. You remember Project Emerald, right?
Yeah.
This is a bit like what I wanted to do with that.
To try to get rid of Sim and the parallax? Wasn't that our original goal?
Well, yes, obviously, but this is a major, major step.
Hmm. So they don't know about this, right?
Not at all.
Oh. Well then, aren't they gonna be able to find out? I mean, you're. Hmm.
They don't have codes.
Can't the parallax go wherever they want?
As far as I am aware, they wouldn't be able to detect this.
Hmm.
And if they did, what am I hiding? I mean, this isn't. It's just another space to live.
But it's also, space that shouldn't exist unless you tamper with stuff. So,
Who knows? They might applaud me for it.
is this how they make the simulations then?
A watered down version of it, yeah.
So they're separate. Are they separate from ours, or are they just part of it?
Yeah, they're separate, but I didn't have the resources to, uh, if there were to be another one created with the same sort of method, we wouldn't be able to access it because there is no bridge between the current one we reside in and the separate one. So in a lot of ways, this could serve as a, a bridge, but it
So,
really can and can't.
is there like a hypothetical way we could like make a new simulation?
Uh, Highly unlikely.
Hmm. I'm just thinking if can the corruption get through those portals?
Um, Not unless it's uh taken in. No.
Because I'm thinking if we utilize this technology, then we could basically create some sort of like safe space from the corruption, so it doesn't.
Yeah, like a quarantine space. That was my goal um in doing all of this. It started off as me being bored as hell, uh, up in the office with nothing to do, and I got worried, and I wanted a a space to kind of escape from things.
Mm, I
Yeah.
suppose. How did you even manage to? I know you said you like messed around, tampered with stuff, but like, what did you have to do to even find out this was possible?
Um, I mean, God, how do I even explain that? Uh, oh man, it's a lot of a lot of technical jargon you probably don't really understand. I mean, a lot of it's not gonna make sense if I explain.
Hmm. I
I had
guess
some dealings with some people. Um,
some people.
well, some a while back. Uh, Anyways, uh, yeah, this and repurposing that AI I told you about have been my two major projects. I'm hoping that within these sort of pockets, I'll be able to do that undisturbed.
Hmm.
That was
Interesting.
really that and protecting people from corruption would be my goal.
Hmm.
It looks a lot like uh, it looks kind of dead in here, but it's entirely
It's
safe.
very Black.
Yeah, that's because none of this space actually exists. At least not yet.
Mm. There's other rooms.
Yeah, they're empty. If you go into one, yeah, entirely empty.
There's not even any sound in here.
Yeah. This is what it was like to open up the first one.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Also, unrelated question. What are you wearing?
Oh, I
Wow.
did a little bit of uh made some changes. Got bored of the old stuff.
Are you allowed to do that?
No.
Uh, right. I mean, you're breaking a lot of rules, I think. Not to say that's a
Yeah,
bad thing. I'm just saying I don't want you to get in trouble.
I don't at this point I don't really care.
Yeah, but like
I'm
you know what the consequences are for things like this. They're not fun.
at
It's,
this point really I'm at I'm at the end of my rope. I mean, what happens happens.
move out. What if you get like terminated or something?
Big deal.
Well, yeah, that is a big deal. That's. I don't want that to happen.
Mm, what's so bad?
'Cause you'll be gone, and I don't want that, and I don't think a lot of people would want that. I don't want you to risk like everything just for some stupid like mistake on your job. I mean, that's you know.
I mean, I'm technically not doing anything wrong.
I mean, was Kiara doing anything wrong?
Yeah.
Then how are you not doing things wrong?
She was giving out information. I'm creating it.
Hmm. What? So did this technology not exist beforehand?
Well, I mean, it existed just not in this way. I'm doing new things.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I trust your idea and everything. I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah. I ought to warn you. These things can be kind of unstable, and the effects on, the outer simulation haven't been studied yet. So if you see any sort of inconsistencies, please report them to me. That
What
means
kind of
around.
inconsistencies?
Well, these tend to have adverse effects on the outside world, um, as I've seen in a few places, but
Hmm.
uh, they are kind of uh, they're unstable. I'm working on, stabilizing them and all, but um, yeah, they tend to open in places they are not supposed to open. So if you see a kind of a scary looking black hole
Oh,
where it definitely should not be, report it immediately.
right. Okay. I'll keep a look around, I guess.
Yeah.
My clock's going crazy in here.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
another thing. Since this space does not exist, time does not exist. You could quite literally sit in here for hours and you could go back to the main world and not a single second would pass.
really?
Yep.
So time doesn't pass in here.
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
We could stand here like this for what feels like days, go back out, and nothing would have happened.
So hypothetically, you could stay in here forever.
If you don't starve.
if you have food with you.
Yeah, food, basic living amenities. In a way, yes, it's like another not fully finished simulation, but it is dependent on the outside one, since it uses a lot of the same code and all. If
Oh,
that one shuts down, this shuts down, and if this shuts down, your existence is erased.
oh, yeah, this is a stupid idea anyway. Um,
Again, what the manual said, if you get caught in these labyrinths, if you get any of the codes wrong, if you get any of the codes wrong, you have the potential for complete data loss.
right,
That
yeah,
is the high risk
yeah.
but incredibly high reward of this entire thing's existence.
What could we use this for in terms of possibly getting out? Like, is an exit in here somewhere? Do you think?
Unlikely, no.
Hmm.
And if it were to be, it would only bridge us to another one or maybe even a pre-existing one.
Pre-existing one.
Uh, yes and no. There are other ones that are in the process of creation and some that are in the process of shutting down. And um, having done some experiments in places around here, there might be certain black holes that should not be opened, and they might lead to pre-existing or shutting down ones, and it's not safe.
What about? Hmm. Never mind. I'm trying to think of. This is a lot. A
Yeah, it makes your brain hurt.
little. So you're saying if you stay in here forever, you'll would you still like die? Would that?
Uh, I mean, you age and you die of old age, but
But
time
not.
doesn't pass.
Okay.
So you could come in here, age a few hundred years, go out there, and it would be like you entered the door and came out 100 years older.
And you said Sim doesn't know where this place is.
Not really. No.
Right. Maybe.
You could scare the shit out of her. Come in here, wait a couple years, come back out in your 20s.
Yeah. And can you bring anyone in here?
As long as they have a code.
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
I was thinking about inviting Sky
Yeah,
Cooper.
that would be my first choice too. Definitely.
Yeah, you, Prim, Cody, Sky,
Cody.
Cooper.
Are you sure it's safe for Cooper to be in here? I mean, he's very curious, adventurous kid. He might, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we should leave him out. I'm just saying, um,
I I can work something out.
this is just a
I
lot.
don't I don't want him getting lost.
No, me neither. That would. I don't know what I would do. But so if Sim can't get in here and you can, okay. How do you? Can you make more?
Yeah,
So
fairly easy.
hypothetically, I could have my own also.
Yeah.
Oh. And it's somewhere where Sim can't find it.
Yeah, come here. Watch this. Out here.
Yeah. Wow. Uh, oh,
Yeah,
and, and
easy.
they seriously just. This is amazing. So hypothetically, I could spend years in here and they would never find me.
If they didn't find a way in, but even then they'd have to get past the, encryption. Granted, it's really simple because it's just a prototype, but yeah, you could exist in a bit of a capsule as long as you wanted. You could have a little garden in here. It would grow.
Yeah. I. What's the. How far can you make this go?
Uh, Not far right now, but I could probably work on extending it. Just don't go down,
Down where?
down,
What do you mean?
down.
Well, yeah, be more specific. What? Why?
Just don't.
Uh, okay. What'll happen to me if I do?
It's dangerous.
Alright.
Complete data loss
Oh, how do I know which way is down? I can't really see anything in here.
by looking down.
Yeah, I know, but we're standing on the ground right now and nothing's happening. I mean,
I mean, you're technically able to force your way down, but it, I don't know.
how do you know what's down there?
I had a look.
Then
I also, kind of created it. So there's only there's only so much I can do before you just simply end up in an actual void. And I don't know what will happen to you.
not to be bringing up old stuff, but didn't that also happen to you before?
Exactly.
Is it the same?
Potentially. I
Hmm.
wouldn't wish that on anyone. It was like it was like running through, I don't know, purgatory. Nothing was real. It's like I couldn't get out. I mean,
Hmm.
this is nothing like it. It was something entirely different. Falling into that was like being watched. And every time I got so close to going home, it took me back, and I, I almost got there, and I was so close to going home, Fable.
Going like back to the simulation, or
Home.
you almost got out?
I think so.
How? I mean, we haven't found a way to get out, and it's been like almost 9 months. How?
Don't go meddling in it. It's not worth it. Unless you want this to happen to you. I mean, it's
No,
it's really not worth it.
I don't want to give her what she wants.
Unless you truly believe that you're able to handle something like that. I wouldn't I wouldn't even touch it. Don't go down.
Okay. Yeah. We should.
In a You might not want to look up for too long either.
Right. Yeah.
Gets confusing. You don't know what direction you're looking.
Mm-hmm.
Cool enough.
Yeah. It's it's a lot. Mm. I'll I'll keep that in mind. I think I'll probably come back here if I can add some
Yeah.
stuff to that room.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like a little bedroom. That's what I'm using it for anyways. Study space, bedroom.
Hmm.
Nobody else can get in and bother me, so
Yeah. Yeah. Here.
make it as complicated as I want.
Yeah. Yellow, blue, green, pink.
All you gotta do is go back through.
Oh.
I haven't set the rest up yet, so
Wow. Here. Can I keep this or do you need it back?
oh yeah, hold on to it. I made copies, so
Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm. I'm just thinking. I So if time in there doesn't move and and you said I could bring anyone in, Sim can't find it, the corruption can't get into it unless it's deliberately brought in and I can stay there forever and nothing can. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. It gives me ideas, but I'm not sure if they're good ones.
yeah,
I don't know. You're probably right. I shouldn't. I don't know. I'm just. It's giving me ideas about certain things, but it probably won't work anyways. So
just don't go meddling in things you shouldn't be.
says
I
you.
mean it.
I mean, isn't that what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. I don't want you to make the same mistakes as I did. I'm already living the consequences. I'm in a position right now where I can kind of do whatever the hell I want and no consequence would ever matter to me.
Hmm.
You're still human. You're still a person. I don't
So
want
are
that to be
you.
taken away from you just because you were curious. I mean, I already made that mistake.
So if I were to bring some people in there and they'd be safe.
Potentially.
Mm. I don't know. I'll think about it. That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I could bring I could bring Bill and Cooper and we could all my friends, we wouldn't have to. He wouldn't have to die.
I, you know, I said they were highly unstable for a reason. I wouldn't go all in just yet.
But
Give me some
it's
time to work out the instabilities
yeah,
before you go,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. I know. Just I'm just thinking. I don't have any concrete plans with it yet. I just you know maybe maybe a garden wouldn't be such a bad idea. Maybe I can build my new house in there or something.
I can work on expanding space for you if you need.
It's all right. I'll come back at I'll come back at some point to add some more stuff to it. I'm probably not gonna be there often. I want to see what else I can do with it. I suppose.
Yeah, you can do a lot with it. It's
Hmm.
a lot. They're infinitely as big as you want to make them.
Yeah.
You can put anything in them too. Quite literally nothing in there is impossible.
So like I could put a whole house in there and garden and bedrooms, kitchen. Thanks for showing me. I have a lot to think about. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it off for a bit, so it'll probably be down maintenance and all.
Yeah.
I fucked up something really bad in one of the rooms, so I had to go in and clean it.
What happened?
I let's just say I don't have some of the rules fully implemented.
What did you
Something
do?
exploded.
Val.
Hey, I'm experimenting. Something exploded in one of the rooms and I have to go fix it. But it's not I just
what
I just have to go clean it up.
what exploded, man? What did you do?
Do not place beds down.
How am I supposed to sleep?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't. Uh,
Haha,
mm,
haha. Yeah,
okay.
it's the whole thing. Um, I gotta fix some stuff. Uh, I gotta
Yeah.
make a rage room while I'm at it.
Oh, that'd be
Ugh.
yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe a cry room where you could just kind of sit there. That'd be
I can
nice
have an
also.
entire separate corridor for.
Please, please. I would use it a lot.
Yeah, it's like a house with infinitely many rooms as you want.
I could have a room for each of my friends
Yeah.
and where Sim couldn't find us.
In a way, it's like you get to start over, you know? You get to live in a new place and everyone there's your friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's out to get you because they're all your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
That
one's
that would be nice.
no one's out there collecting information,
Okay,
preying on
that's a
your
little bit on the nose.
downfall. I'm being honest.
That would
No
be
one's
nice.
doing that. I mean, not there at least. I won't let it happen.
Yeah. I'm
Like
gonna. Hmm?
our first day here, it's like we get a little soft restart, you know?
Well, not everything I'd want to restart. Some of it, yeah,
Yeah,
but not everything.
enough of it. Yeah. I, I wish Bill could come, but I
What do you mean?
I say this as kindly and as caringly as I believe it should be said, but he at this point poses too much of a risk.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, right. Of course, that's
I know.
yeah. Yeah, it's a stupid idea anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I knew you were thinking it.
Yeah.
I mean, you always are.
Mhm.
Always thinking about your brother, thinking
Yeah.
about the next thing you can do for him. You're one of the most selfless people I know.
I was just thinking if I could get you, Cody, and Cooper, and
Yeah.
Bill, and we could. And Sim couldn't find us there. We didn't have to leave.
Again, I
But he is the corruption. It's too. Yeah. It wouldn't be possible.
and it's Sim's fault.
And now that this is getting worse, does that mean he's getting worse? I mean, he's been cooped up in his office for so long. I mean, he's hasn't answered any of my messages. I don't know.
That's my biggest guess.
I think he's just doing it because he doesn't want to hurt me and Cooper, but it's making me more worried.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's not. It's fine. I should have. I should have known. So
I'm sorry. I want him to come too. I mean, you know how I feel. You know I love him too.
I'm
I,
just preparing for whatever happens before it happens, I guess. And I thought, maybe if I didn't have to, then it would all be fine. But now I kind of know I have to.
I know. I I I did this with him in mind. I wanted some way to save him. You know that's always been what I've wanted. And I thought I was this close to it. But the alpha version of it, scrapped because I did a little testing and there's corruption in it and it I couldn't access anything in it. It's
Mm,
completely void.
right.
It
Yeah.
it took over almost instantly. When there's nothing in a space and that corruption reaches it took over instantly and it the entire thing was inaccessible.
So you're saying if we brought him in there, then
It would take over almost instantly and crash the whole thing and I I predict we'd get trapped inside and all of us would cease to exist. I know. I'm sorry.
It's fine. There's, I wasn't expecting there to be a way to stop it. That was
I
so.
wish there was. I'm trying. I mean, I'm it's still in beta. I mean, I I'm really trying. I mean, you know what I've been about ever since I started doing this. I mean, I want to save him. I want to save you, Cody, Cooper, Sky sometimes, although she's a pain in my ass. I, you know why I am the way that I am, but I,
Mhm.
I really tried. There's not all hope is not lost. Not yet.
How? I mean, if what I think is happening is gonna happen, and there's no way out of it through this, then it's the inevitable. I don't see a way out of that. I want to be optimistic too, but just from the look of things and the corruption's actually getting worse, I don't know. I just what if it doesn't get better?
And I guess you just have to outlive it. You just gotta live to see the day that it does, you
What if
know?
what if I do live to see that day and I'm the only one left?
And you're one hell of a fighter.
But then I'll be alone again.
I know.
I don't want to survive if I'm just gonna be alone. That sounds terrible. I mean, that's basically how my life was. Sim and the Parallax aren't people. They don't. If I don't want to be the only survivor of this, that sounds awful. I would
And
rather, you know, I would much rather see my friends get to at least survive through the corruption, like, and not even get out. But I'd love to see them get out. If they can even live through this, then that'd be enough for me.
I'm sure they will. That's pretty likely.
Just don't destroy yourself with this. I want you to be there too.
That's inevitable.
Yeah, right. Inevitable. Can't do anything to stop anything. Just gotta sit here and wait it out, I guess. Just like everything else.
It didn't always have to be like this. I just,
Sim could have
yeah,
taken taken you back home when she found you. Sim could have let Bill leave.
she didn't.
Sim could have sent everyone home by now, probably. And she didn't.
Yep.
We've got to to get rid of her as soon as possible. If it's even possible. She's ruining everything.
Yeah.
When do you think we can, you know, I know we probably have to talk to Cody, but I want to get this over with.
It, I don't really have an estimate of when or even how that's going to happen, but I, I hope it's soon.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, me too. I I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to
Am I
do.
becoming her?
What?
I mean, am I becoming her?
How? You're nothing like Sin.
Forget I asked.
You're nothing like her. Neither is Bill, and neither am I. Which is why we're going to get rid of her.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You probably should get back to your work. I wouldn't want to stall you for too long. I know, it's important. So,
Yeah. If you find any open rifts, please report them
I will.
and do not enter them.
Okay. Don't just, you know, be careful.
Yeah.
Love
If
you,
you do
okay?
choose to enter them, just
Val,
please map your way out.
I said I love you, okay? I
Um,
care about you a lot.
I love you too.
Just be careful, alright? Don't
Yeah.
mess yourself up because of this.
Yeah. I'll try not to.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Stupid thought. Of course it wasn't gonna work. Yeah. I wish it did though.